is the Final Four, the final countdown. Come on, guys. But it is the Final Four. We're recording this on Tuesday, guys, and we are going to see who I believe is going to make it to the championship game. Let's get into it. Hello, everyone. Here in the Final Four of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Who's going to make it to the Stanley Cup final here today? We have two teams who are skilled, who have many things to look forward to in these Stanley Cup playoffs, who have pulled together good rounds. We're going to look at all four of the teams. We're going to look at their matchups, and we are going to see who I think are going to make it through to the next round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's get into it today. Of course, the Final Four of the Stanley Cup playoffs could have been very interesting this year. We could have had multiple different teams, but it looks like it's going to be an East to the West Stanley Cup final. Fans finally back at the building. It's been so nice to see. This last round of the Stanley Cup playoffs was very nice, and this video is definitely coming out late. I just want to let you guys know I'm recording it on Tuesday, so I only know the results of two of the Stanley Cup games, the Stanley Cup Final Four games. So as of when this is coming out on Wednesday, I do not know what's happening besides right now. So that's important to note as well. But I'm kind of like pumped for this. These are some good teams, and there's some teams that I'm not rooting for, of course. And look, what is best for the Stanley Cup Finals? Their ratings have been up. Of course, NBA's been a little higher than them in their playoff ratings, but ratings have been up. They haven't been through the roof, but ratings have been up, and people are tuning in yet again. Stanley Cup playoffs, and next year is going to be way different. So, like, for these last few days, I've been soaking in NBC's coverage. I've been soaking in NBC's Stanley Cup playoff coverage because next year ESPN or TNT will have it. And it's going to be way different with them. And we're going to look forward to them. We might not look like we don't know what's going to happen with that. And with the NHL moving to ESPN, that's a big deal for NHL to be on ESPN. That will bring ratings up. But it's kind of be tough to let NBC go after being such a prime partner for the NHL for so long. So I'm soaking in these days, but let's get into the matchups now. Enough of my kind of blabbering about the recap. We have the New York Islanders, actually the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the New York Islanders. They might be same seed. I think the Tampa is number 2, but they might be number 3. I'm not 100% sure on that, but all I know is they're playing each other. Tampa Bay able to take Carolina. I think it was in 5. It may have been in 4. I was not really paying attention to that series. Of course, New York able to take Boston in 6. Now, Tampa Bay is, of course, a powerhouse, but they do not have the same team they had last year in that Stanley Cup. Let's be honest. They do not have that same team, that I'm going to kill you team. They don't have that. They don't have the same team they did a few years ago, and they definitely don't have the same team that they did last year. And part of that is cap, but part of that is their cap issues and all that. But they are still a good team, and they're still a highly skilled team. They're still a team that, when you play them, you worry, right, that they might beat you. The New York Islanders, I think they're ready, guys. I think the New York Islanders are ready. Barry Trotz is a very good coach, and he's been coaching this team up so much, getting them to the point where they are today as they're ready to go. So my prediction in this series is New York in 6. I think it's going to be another 6, but as much as I've been a no New York, no New York, no New York, they've changed my mind where I think they have an upper hand here. So I am taking 100%, not maybe like 90%. I am taking them. I think New York Islanders will win this series in 6. So all you New York Islanders fans can be happy now. I'm rooting for your team. Hopefully they make my predictions right Finally, we have the Western Series. We have a Canadian team playing off against the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, I actually don't know what happened in this series. I don't know who's up right now, so I'm kind of making my prediction fresh. Now, the Canadians are a pesky team. They stick around till the end. They will. Once they get on a roll, you do not want to stop them. Vegas has been on a complete roll the other day, kind of taking out one of the favorites in the Avalanche, and now guess where they are? They're sitting in prime position to make it to their second Stanley Cup Finals, and I think this could be one of their best chances to win the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, both of these teams are skilled. Both of these teams are good. Don't get me wrong, that Golden Knights are very good. The Canadians, again, a pesky team, a team that you do not want to play in the playoffs. But who am I going to take in the Western Conference Finals? Who is the team to beat in the Western Conference Finals? I think this one is kind of sort of easy. Kind of sort of an easy pick 'em. Vegas in 7. Now, I said easy pick 'em, but I think this is going to be a long series. As I said, the Canadians are a pesky team. They're going to stick into the end, and they will not let up, even if they're down by 3. They will not let up. They will not let mercy. So, yeah, I think Vegas in 7, and then we'll have a Stanley Cup Final of Tampa and Vegas, and we'll cover that right here, and I will predict who I think will win the Stanley Cup. That's it for me today. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys Friday.